How could an attack of such magnitude escape the radar of one of the world's most revered intelligence agencies? This is the question that resonates in the wake of the recent unforeseen attack by Hamas on Israeli soil, an event that has left both the nation and the world in a state of shock and disbelief. In the early hours of a seemingly ordinary Saturday, the unexpected happened. Rockets launched by Hamas tore through the skies, piercing the tranquility and shattering the peace. The severity of this attack was unlike anything seen in recent times. Major airlines from around the globe, including American Airlines, United Airlines, and Lufthansa, promptly suspended flights to and from Tel Aviv's Ben Gurion Airport. The Federal Aviation Administration urged caution while flying in Israeli airspace, a clear indication of the gravity of the situation. This attack wasn't just a surprise, it was a punch in the gut, a stark reminder of the fragile peace that hangs in the balance. Across the globe, leaders, diplomats, and citizens alike watched in horror as the events unfolded. The world reacted with a mixture of shock, concern, and condemnation. The United Nations, the United States, and other international bodies scrambled to respond, their urgency underscoring the unexpected nature of this attack. The immediate aftermath saw Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu declaring a state of war and launching retaliatory attacks. The conflict escalated swiftly, with the Israel Defense Forces reporting that 700 Israelis have died and over 1,500 have been wounded in the attacks. Yet as the dust begins to settle and we start to comprehend the enormity of what has transpired, a question lingers in the air, echoing in the silence left by the rockets. How could Israeli intelligence fail to foresee this attack? The world waits with bated breath for the answer, an answer that could potentially change the course of this ongoing conflict. To comprehend this failure, we must first understand the workings of Israeli intelligence. The Israeli intelligence community is a complex network of agencies, each with its own unique role. The Mossad, Israel's external intelligence agency, is renowned for its covert operations abroad. It's been credited with thwarting numerous terrorist plots and gaining critical information on Israel's adversaries. The Shin Bet, on the other hand, is Israel's internal security service, tasked with maintaining domestic peace and security. Its primary responsibilities include counter-terrorism and counter-espionage within Israel's borders. Then there's the Military Intelligence Directorate, or Amman, the largest of the three, responsible for providing comprehensive national security intelligence to the Israeli government. These agencies have a long history of success. Remember, it was the Mossad that tracked down Adolf Eichmann, one of the architects of the Holocaust, hiding in Argentina. More recently, in 2021, Israel's intelligence was instrumental in eliminating Iran's top nuclear scientist, Mohsen Fakhrizadeh. Israeli intelligence is also known for its technological prowess. The Stuxnet computer worm, which sabotaged Iran's nuclear program, was reportedly a joint operation between the United States and Israel. The country's intelligence agencies have also been pioneers in the use of data analytics and artificial intelligence for predicting and preventing security threats. Israeli intelligence's reputation on the global stage is that of a formidable force, capable of reaching into the heart of enemy territory and delivering devastating blows to their adversaries. They are respected, feared, and often emulated by other intelligence agencies around the world. So what went wrong this time? To shed more light on this, we have with us today retired U.S. Army Lieutenant General Mark Schwartz, former U.S. Security Coordinator for Israel and the Palestinian Authority. General Schwartz, thank you for joining us. Let's delve straight into the heart of the matter. From your perspective, how could Israeli intelligence have possibly failed to anticipate this major attack by Hamas? Good question. The failure, I believe, is rooted in the fact that Hamas has become increasingly disciplined in its operational planning. It seems they've learned from their past experiences and from other terrorist organizations in the region. In this case, they stayed completely off technical communications while planning the operation, which is likely why the Israeli intelligence was unable to detect it. Intriguing, so it's safe to say that the lack of digital communication played a key role in the successful execution of the attack. Could you elaborate on this? Certainly. In today's digital age, most operations, whether military or otherwise, rely heavily on technical communication. This includes the use of phones, computers, and other devices that can be traced or intercepted. Hamas, it seems, bypassed this completely. By doing so, they effectively rendered themselves invisible to the sophisticated electronic surveillance systems of the Israeli intelligence. That's quite a revelation. It underscores the importance of human intelligence in such scenarios, doesn't it? Absolutely. While electronic intelligence is vitally important, it cannot replace human intelligence. Having a human source within an organization can provide insights that no amount of electronic surveillance can. However, infiltrating an organization like Hamas is extremely difficult and risky. Fascinating insights, General Schwartz. Your expertise paints a clearer picture of the challenges faced by intelligence agencies in these complex situations, and it's a sobering reminder that even the most sophisticated systems can have blind spots. As we can see, even the most sophisticated systems can have blind spots. Let's delve into the tactics employed by Hamas that could have led to this intelligence failure. To sidestep detection, Hamas demonstrated remarkable discipline and adaptability. This group has proven itself to be a fast learner, not only from its own experiences but also from other terrorist organizations in the region, making it a formidable adversary. A key element in their planning was the avoidance of technical communications. In our increasingly connected world, we often forget that every digital footprint can be traced. It seems that Hamas was acutely aware of this potential pitfall and committed to an operational discipline that kept them off the radar. By foregoing technical means of planning and communication, they were able to evade the sophisticated surveillance of Israeli intelligence. This operational discipline extended to their execution of the attack. Following a well-planned and meticulously executed strategy, Hamas was able to infiltrate Israeli territory and carry out the attack, all while staying under the radar. Hamas also seems to have learned from previous encounters with Israeli intelligence. They have adapted their tactics, honed their skills, and improved their operational discipline. This learning curve is a crucial factor that could have contributed to the intelligence failure. The group's ability to adapt and evolve their tactics over time is a chilling testament to their resilience. It's a stark reminder that terrorism continues to be a shifting and evolving threat, one that requires constant vigilance and adaptability from intelligence agencies. The success of this attack indicates a significant advancement in the tactics of Hamas. In the wake of this attack, what does the future hold for Israeli intelligence? This is a question that reverberates in the minds of many. The aftershocks of this devastating event are likely to be felt for years to come, raising serious concerns about the efficacy of Israeli intelligence and the potential implications of this failure. This unexpected strike by Hamas has exposed a significant blind spot in Israeli intelligence, a blind spot that could have grave consequences if not addressed promptly. For Israeli intelligence, the challenge now is to reassess their approach, to understand how this attack slipped through the cracks, and to ensure that such a failure doesn't repeat itself. In the face of this setback, it's clear that a change in strategy is vital. Israeli intelligence will likely need to expand their surveillance techniques, delve deeper into the workings of Hamas, and above all, remain vigilant. This task, however, is easier said than done. Hamas has proven to be a formidable foe, constantly evolving their tactics to stay one step ahead. The future challenges for Israeli intelligence are daunting. They will need to keep up with the changing landscape of terrorism, which is becoming increasingly sophisticated and elusive. They will need to find ways to penetrate the veil of secrecy that Hamas has managed to weave around their operations, and most importantly, they will need to regain the trust of the Israeli people, assuring them that their safety is the topmost priority. While the dust settles on this attack, the lessons learned will shape the future of Israeli intelligence. This unfortunate incident serves as a stark reminder of the relentless nature of terrorism and the constant vigilance required to combat it. The road ahead is fraught with uncertainties and challenges, but one thing is clear: Israeli intelligence is in for a period of introspection and transformation. To summarize, the recent attack by Hamas has raised pertinent questions about the effectiveness of Israeli intelligence. Over the course of this discussion, we've delved into the intricate details of the unexpected attack, the working mechanisms of Israeli intelligence, and the insights shared by military expert Lieutenant General Mark Schwartz. In the first scene, we examined the unforeseen attack by Hamas that took Israel by surprise. A situation that caused the world to question how such a significant operation could slip under the radar of one of the world's most reputed intelligence agencies. Next, we explored the workings of Israeli intelligence, which despite its high-tech methods and renowned efficiency, failed to predict this major offensive. This, in essence, underlines the limitations of even the most advanced intelligence systems. In the interview with Lieutenant General Mark Schwartz, we gained unique insights into the potential reasons behind this intelligence failure. Schwartz highlighted the discipline exercised by Hamas in avoiding technical communications, which could have been intercepted, thus keeping their plans covert. We then delved into the tactics of Hamas, focusing on their ability to learn and adapt from previous experiences, their evolution as a terrorist organization, and their ability to successfully plan and execute this operation without detection was indeed a wake-up call for intelligence agencies worldwide. In the aftermath of the attack, we discussed the future and what it holds. The need for Israeli intelligence to adapt and evolve, to learn from this failure, and to ensure such an oversight does not recur. As we continue to follow this story, we hope for a future where such failures are a thing of the past. Thank you for tuning in to Reality News.